All right. Welcome back to another episode of Up Joshi. I'm just keep rolling these out like every day almost. Like I don't sleep. I need to sleep, but I won't sleep because I like Joshi and I like Idol. So, all right. So this episode is gonna be like a news podcast kind of thing. Oh yeah, an actual podcast, I guess. It's not going to be a review this time. It's also not going to be a story time, but I tell stories anyway. So here we go. We're going to start off with some pro wrestling news. Mr. Haku from Kotatsu Studios, he's currently working on an interview with Cosmic Angels and freelancer Sayaka Unagi. The delay is actually the subtitles. He's completely fluent in Japanese and English, and he's one of the lead translators for Cyberfight, which is DDT and TJPW's parent company. For Idol news, this one's going to be a little bit obvious for those who don't know. Morning Musume 2-2 is going to be called Morning Musume 2-3. In pro wrestling news, one of the best technical wrestlers, Ancham, who was rated a perfect 10 by someone on Cage Match. I don't know who did it, but somebody did it. She's been playing a lot of video games recently and been sharing on her social media. But she's been doing more than gaming lately. She's recently got some new ring gear and outfits. Be sure to take a look at her Twitter if you haven't lately. And some more Idol news, SKE48, Common Flavor and Team Sachi are collaborating to form a new unit called Shachi Furir. I knew I was going to get that wrong. Sachi Furir. And they'll be releasing a new single next month. It's going to be on March the 1st. Not next month, but in March the 1st. It's almost February now. Yuki Arai fans, she's not on either one of those teams, but Team K2, they did release a new single and a stage a few months ago. You can check out some SKE48 on the official YouTube channel. And a lot of the content right now is actually still accessible. There are some full live performances, but most of those they're not clips and highlights, so you can't see the live performances anymore. So you got to pick up the DVDs if you want to watch the full, 1 to 2 hour live performances that SKE48 did. Now, they did release the new song 2 months ago, SKE Team K2, which Yuki Arai is on. So I know that a lot of people want to just follow Yuki Arai. So there you go. And a lot of people wondering, like, why K2? Actually, K2 is pretty legit. They released banger after banger after banger, if you haven't heard. So K2 is the thing, Actually a legit group. All right, back to pro wrestling news. TJPW, they got a tag title defense announced for DPD. What is that? Never mind. DPW, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. It'll actually be Wasteland War Party versus Rachel Rose and Yan. I actually am not familiar with that wrestler, but Wasteland War Party, they touted that they're the first foreigners to ever hold the tag team belts. Personally, I'm hoping that they're the first to ever lose to free Wi-Fi. So good luck, Wasteland War Party, on your match. Keep those belts nice and warm for Nao and Hikari. In Idol news, Planckstars Rai, she didn't get her COVID vaccine in time, so this next coming month in February, she won't be to make her American tour date. I felt bad for her, so I left some suggestions on her Twitter directly, such as to have members wear her costume, or get former fake Planckstars members to dress up for fun, like Rai. More Idol news. Shiori Tamai from Memorial Clover Z will release 12 singles over 12 months this year. That's insane. That's like a single every month. They are actually a really popular idol group, so if you don't know anything about idols, you'll probably hear one of their songs. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Rika Tatsumi used one of their songs as an entrance. More idol news. Atama no aka wa 8-bit or Hachi-bit. Atama no naka wa Hachi-bit tour is starting like right now. They might be performing as I speak. They have a big live concert in Osaka and are selling goods and possibly a new photo book. New photo book. So that probably explains why their social media posts are a lot more suggestive lately. All right, pro wrestling news. AWG Actress Girls. They've been celebrating a lot of things lately, like a ton. Natsumi Sumikawa just reached her 11-year in-ring anniversary. Marino Sayara just had her birthday on January 19th. Koki just had her birthday on January 23rd. I just went back in time apparently because it's still January 22nd at the time of recording this podcast. I'm from the future. But that's not all AWG is celebrating. They are having their New Year's party on January 28th. This event is limited capacities of only 15 people. It'll be very intimate, kind of like Choco Pro, where a lot of people in a small little room venue. I mean, it's actually pretty common in Shibuya for that sort of thing. I'm sure masks would probably be required most of the time, but maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of sad jabronis that they can't attend. So, AWG also has a big show coming up in Osaka on February 11th. With all the good wrestling going on in Osaka these days, I'm actually tempted to move there. If only it were closer to Tokyo, though. For a guy like me who's interested in working in a Tokyo-based promotion, living in Osaka is actually just too far for a daily commute, unfortunately, and for a lot of people that want to travel and visit Tokyo. But enough about me. I want to talk about another slightly lesser-known Joshi Pro Wrestling company. Let's see, we got Pure J. One promotion you may want to keep your eye on is actually Pure J. They're getting a lot more outside talent like Ice Ribbon, Colors, Diana, and of course Yoni Yoma. This is actually nothing new, but the thing is, in 2022 and during COVID, Pure J was actually fairly closed off to outside talent that were not freelancers. Now they're even working with some of the promotions that are in Osaka area more often. So, all right, TJPW news. TJPW pay-per-views are back, baby. They're bringing back their no-audience shows. These were well received in the past, and they were sort of a fan favorite. So it's interesting to see them brought back in the post-COVID modern era. They are actually really respected on the wrestling. They're respecting the Wrestle Universe members by offering a discount of 700 yen for the pay-per-view. So if you can't get enough of TJPW, then you probably should open your wallet and, let TJPW own it, and like 402 Thunder would probably say. But that's not all. I got some more to talk about here. Waka Tsukiyama. I can't even say her name right. Waka Tsukiyama. That's right. All right, so the deadline is approaching. As you know, Waka made a promise with Tom that if she don't win, she'll leave Cosmic Angels. The only problem, though, with this storyline is that she lost so much that I don't think anybody actually cares. I'm not saying that people don't care about Waka. People actually love Waka. That's why I'm talking about her. But the thing is, in Stardom, people leave and join and come back groups all the time. So, I mean, I wouldn't even feel sad if she left Cosmic Angels at this point. I'd probably be happy. It'd be something to celebrate. In fact, if she left or got kicked out, I'll be pretty excited to see where she goes. I'm actually really hoping that she joins Oedo Tai. I think that'd be dope as hell. So, but there you go. And for you women's wrestler lovers who really love women's wrestling, TJPW will actually be able to go to the Tokyo Dome. Keiji Muto Grand Final Pro Wrestling Last Love Holdout. So it's going to be the Pillars, Rika, Shoko, Miyu, Yuka, in a tag match against TJPW's fan favorites, Ii Watanabe, Yuki Arai, Maki Ito, and Mitsuki. Not much to talk about in that match because we haven't seen it yet, but there's a lot of jokes, really. Basically, the joke is that Kota Kota's not really looking to match, so people are speculating like who's gonna win. Are they gonna let the younger wrestlers win? Things like that, but we'll see. I don't expect them to win though. Whoever always wants to win at TJPW never wins. So I do have a lot of respect for Stardom lately because of Chanyota, the way they treat her, the way she's booked, the way she's used, and I'm really happy for her. Stardom isn't afraid to show Grabber Idols or AV Idols on their networks, YouTube, whatever. I actually wish other wrestling companies and companies in Japan in general would give women a chance like this. So that's pretty neat. And finally, I want to talk about somebody you thought I was going to skip over, Marika Kobashi. Marika Kobashi recently made her Stardom debut this year at the Triangle Derby. She's most noted for her cinematic interest that she does. It's on the levels of quality like Kyrie and similar in quality as what you would see in high budget companies like AEW or WWE, if not better. So check out Marika Kobashi. If you missed Triangle Derby, I actually recommend to watch New Blood 7. That's going to be a little bit better performance because it's on the three-way. You get to see her in a singles match, one-on-one. And that's everything. That's all the Idol and Pro Wrestling news I wanted to share with you all. So I'll see you tomorrow on Up Joshi. Yes, that's right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing this again. I am that crazy. Mata.